Hello, race fans. This is Larry Supermouth Huffman, AMA Hall of Fame announcer. And this isn't Supercross, it's Wednesday! And you're watching Bay Fishing with Roman and Brian. Stand by while the boys teach secrets of bay bass fishing with Roman on his 6-second nitro-burning pedal drive kayak. And Brian in his Cool Baits high-speed dragster boat that he takes out every Sunday! Be there!
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Fishy Hour. What's up, Brian? How's it going today?
How are you going, Roman?
Welcome back.
Thank you back, man. I missed a few shows and I need to catch up, man. I took this super long nap.
Nice.
I dreamt that I was a muffler, but when I woke up, I was exhausted.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, who's that other guy? Says Todd. What up, Todd?
What's up, Todd? Yo.
So
We're showing
funny.
off some of your art at the Mary Macmas, dude. Everybody was digging the mailbox.
You bet the mailbox orders went through the roof. Very nice. Very nice.
What's up, Arnie? Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I didn't even get any Thanksgiving jokes in, but
Oh, that's true.
What's the difference between mashed potatoes and pea soup?
I don't know.
Anybody can mash potatoes.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Did you get it? All
right, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. First comment of the day, and you had time to put in the first little logo on there. That's nice. Very nice. Mr. Jesse. Jesse, we missed you at the Macmas, but I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the show. Round of applause for Jesse.
Woo.
First comment. We're going to give the first like to SoCal Steve. What up, Steve? Finally got to meet SoCal Steve for the second time. I met him at the first Macmas, but he just came in real quick and left. This time he hung out with us for a little bit, but now I have a face to the name, SoCal Steve. I was like, SoCal Steve, what do you go by? He's like,
he was there early
Steve.
too. Like, I think he got there before I did. I think I was there at least an hour early.
So funny. Do you hear that? I said, SoCal Steve, what do you go by? He's like, Steve. Oh man. What's up, Michael Tran? Michael in the house. Thanks for making the drive down, Michael. You should have carpooled. Carl, you should have carpooled with Michael. I got Only Fish in the house. What up, Only Fish? Doug in the house. What's up, Doug? Leonard, Alexis. What's up, guys? Welcome. All right, let's start the show off with a little pop top. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pop top you ever heard in your life, 1 being the worst, rate this pop top.
Pretty good one.
All right. Put that away and go eat.
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
I got my Costa Kick plastic cup.
Oh, I use that all the time.
It's a nice size, eh?
Yeah,
it's
perfect size.
I got this at CCA Apps and Taps, maybe.
Apps and Taps, yep.
Yeah.
Apps and Taps. I got Todd here. What up, Todd? I got Arnie. What's up, Barney? What's up, Doug? Salty Danglers here. What's up, Salty?
Ken the Fishing Fool, what's up? You're gonna be in PB
what's up, Ken?
tonight.
Let's go. All right. So that's you got some pretty good scores. Pretty good scores.
10. Thank you, Jesse. Arnie 7, 12 on the. Yeah,
So
thank you.
anything above a 10 is considered a 10. By the way, 10.
Leonard 9.5.
Just need to learn how to scale.
I got the super mic now.
Yeah. I heard it buzzing the whole time.
Sorry. It picks up everything in my garage.
Here we go. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pop top you ever heard, 1 being the worst, rate this pop top. Is my mic boosted?
Nice long rip.
Whew.
No reverb though.
No reverb?
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Arnie, you've never seen the movie Spinal Tap?
No, he's asking if I've never saw it. If I've never seen it.
Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, it's one of the time the amp to 11. He's like, well, why don't you just call it 10? Yeah, but this one goes to 11.
But this goes to 11. Sorry, but Brian, thank you. Roman definitely won it. Come on, Judge. He doesn't know how to judge anything. All right, guys. So tonight,
What do you know, Judge? That's good.
we got a great show tonight. First, I'm going to give you. We haven't been talking a lot about fishing, but next week I'm going to hit it hard. We're going to talk because tonight we're going to go about Macmas and some other stuff. But next week I'm going to teach you guys how to, because I've been slaying with this specific lure lately. Because for me it's finesse season, and I take this, which is just everybody knows this, right, Roman? Like a eagle claw ball jig head.
Yep.
Cheap Walmart ones. And I turn it into something different. I'm going to give you a sneak peek, but I'm going to talk about what I've been doing with it. And it worked really well for me at Newport last week. It's going to look something like this. You ready? That's all you're
Oh,
see.
nice.
We're going to turn it into that ball jig head into a spotty slayer. So we're going to talk about that next week. But this week, we got some announcements. Big major thing we're going to go over tonight. We're going to do an awesome slideshow recap of Merry Macmas, which has happened this weekend. Super fun. If you guys showed up, I think I got pictures of almost everybody that was there. So hang tight. You're going to see that. We got an awesome PB shoutouts. We had a huge amount of people that participated this week in PB shoutouts. Thank you for sending everything in. So we're going to be showing what you guys have been catching lately. Some good stuff out there. And then, Roman, let's start out with our announcements. You got some announcements tonight about Spotty Bowl coming up, right?
Spotty Bowl, yeah. Spotty Bowl's on. It's on. I just, Eric and I just put the finishing touches on the website. So now you can officially go sign up for Spotty Bowl. If you go to spottybowl.com, it should take you to a page that lets you choose between two links, San Diego and Los Angeles, Orange County regions. Once you click on whatever region, you can go to the rules for that region. They're the same. But it's got two different sign-up sheets. So each region has its own sign-up sheet. So if you've been waiting to sign up for Spotty Bowl, let's get started. You guys go check out all the rules there. If you have any questions, come back, hit me up in the chat, or ask Eric. Okay?
Believe it or not, guys, the first event's only like a month away.
I know.
So it's going to be, basically 3 pre-fishes left.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you guys need to stop fishing for this species. Take it out of granny low, put it in third gear, and start fishing for those spotties. So I know you guys have been hitting the species challenge hot and heavy. Some of us a little more than others.
So funny.
But they don't allow bait in Spotty Bowl, so you gotta get your groove back on, casting and retrieving.
Cool. So that's it for the announcements. We have what else we have going on today? We have
I got a quick announcement. So I don't know if you guys know, but if you're a boater in California,
that's right.
they are going to require you to get a boater ID card. And I'm going to go into screen share, Roman. I'm going to share this announcement with you via screen share.
Let's see.
Let me know if you get it.
Wait for him to come up. Here we go.
Oops, sorry,
oh, yeah. I know that's not your hand.
No, that's not fishy. That's not a fisherman's hand.
Hey.
That's pleasure boater hand right there. Okay, guys, so that is a California boater's card. And the state of California has made it so that as of this January, there's a specific age. If you're under, you have to have this. It's basically like a boat. I got checked for this, but when they checked me for it, if you were a certain age, you didn't have to have it. I wasn't that age. But now the age is going up, so I've got to get one of these before January 1st. So here's how you do it, guys. What is a California boater's card? It's a boater's card that shows that the holder has successfully taken a boater safety course and passed it. So how do you take this? You go on the boater's ID webpage, and they're going to show you links of all these different places you can take the exam or do the exam.
You have to go in person and do an exam, like if you're taking a driver's test?
It's all online. There's no test. It's just an online course. Okay. So you choose one of these places to take it, and they range in price. The cheapest one I found, I think, was $29. Most expensive was $49. I don't know the differences between all these exams. I'll probably just go with the cheapest one.
I got one question though, and you might not have the answer to this, and that's okay.
Well, go ahead. What's your question?
Do jet skiers have to take it?
I have no idea. But I'm assuming any vessel does, but I have no idea. I just started like this. I'm going to take my exam next week. So if you have questions, maybe next week I'll be better to answer those. But
yeah, because jet skiers can still come and rent If jet skiers can still go and rent a jet ski for the day and not have
There-
to know
okay,
anything. Yeah.
okay, there is a provision on that. So
There you
if
go.
you're from out of state or you're renting a boat, you do not need one.
What? What's the point then? That's the whole point. That was the whole point.
I did read some of this. So
Right?
rental boats, and you do not need a California boat, but there is a certain amount of a period of time. So go on the webpage. It has a really good Q&A section.
So I have to take an 8-hour class. Classroom and home study courses vary in length, with most classes no more than 8 hours. Still, even if it's 6 hours, that's too much.
Minimum. I don't know where he's reading 8 hours.
Right there. With no classes,
but I think
most classes
of the
no more than
courses-
8
I think
hours. That means it could be 7 hours.
Muto already took this, and I think he told me that it took him 3 hours online. So it's a it's state of California. What do you think? Of course they're gonna make us do something, but think of it this way, guys.
Tell
How
you
many
what.
people go out and buy a pleasure boat? I'm not saying anglers. This is for all boaters. Go out and buy a pleasure boat who've never even sat in a boat, right? Never even got in a boat. They
True.
go buy
A
the
jet
most
ski.
tricked out, fastest speedboat, and they're ready and hot and heavy to go to Mission Bay, right? They're gonna open this thing up. They're gonna pile their family plus 10 members in there. And they've never driven a boat. At least with this, it's gonna teach them hopefully the basics of boating. I haven't taken it yet, so I don't know exactly what's going, but I'm sure it's like life preservers, what you need on your boat, what you can and can't do. So think of it. I know responsible anglers who've been boating forever probably or could teach this course, but think of it as the people that have never owned a boat and they got a boat. And right now, currently, you can just go out on a water and anybody can drive it, right?
Yeah, they just figured out they just figured out a way to make it more expensive for you to fish. That's what they did.
I agree, but let me get to this. So
Baloney. Sorry.
it's a $10 for a lifetime. That's how much it costs. So
Yeah, for now.
can I apply? Yeah, I know. I'm totally with you, dude. I do not like this, but
Oh, but if you lose your card, it's another $5.
yeah. So it's a
Why can't I
$10
have a digital
lifetime
card?
fee.
Just have a picture of it on my phone.
But the only logic I can see in it is that hopefully it'll teach somebody a rule that might save a life. Maybe.
Well,
It's
yeah,
some
that's
people
think
like
of it.
me. I've been boating for my entire life, so
Yeah.
I know I consider myself a good patron of the water and obey
Yeah.
rules. And
Yeah, I'm not for anybody getting killed on the water by a bad boater, but this
Right.
is I don't know.
and you know what?
It seems like
this probably wouldn't prevent those people because those people are probably not going to take this and get that. They're going to be out there partying.
it seems like the casuals are the ones that are the issue, not the people that
Yeah.
even the guy that owns buys the big power boat, he's got insurance and stuff on it and that kind of stuff, right? I don't know.
Jesse, want to know if this applies to kayakers too? I sent a email. And
Don't
I also
Don't
made
send
a
them an email. It shouldn't apply to kayakers.
and I asked if it does, and I got no response yet. So hopefully I'll have that. I could not find that in the Q&A. As of now, I think it is only motorized boats. So
Yeah, straight up shenanigans. Dude. I call shenanigans, dude.
yeah, well, read the bottom
Ugh.
sentence of that. Waterways cannot generate any profit from this card. But
What are you talking
here's where
about?
profit
Where's
comes
that?
in.
So where's that money going?
Here's where the profit comes in. You're gonna get a ticket if you don't have one.
Yeah, of course.
So that's where I see it. But you have to pay the person to give the ticket. So is it really a profit? It's the state of California, guys. We live here. This is what we come with. Okay, here we go. When do you have to have this? Here's the dates. So our date coming up, January 1st, 2023. If you're 50 years age or younger, you need to get one. So you guys that are over 50, guess what? You got another year. You don't have to get one. But anybody under the age of 50, isn't that weird? Is that weird? like eventually
It's just
in 2025 is gonna hit the 70-year-olds.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Captain Dan,
What's up, Captain Dan?
check
Oh,
out this
and
new
you know what?
ridiculous rule they're trying to impose on us. This new ridiculous law.
Captain Dan's got captain's license. So he's excluded from this. Those are people that are. If you have a commercial fishing license or you're
Ridiculous.
have a captain's license, you are excluded from this. What's
See,
up, Captain?
like the like I'll comply with it, but it'd be a lot easier if it applied to everybody. The whole point is that the most dangerous users of the waterway are like the people that are renting crafts and they're exempt from it. So what's the point?
Well, I think they I don't know. Maybe they just made this age schedule so it didn't like hit it once and get a huge amount of complaints. It's just kind of like
Yep.
coming into effect. So
Yep.
it started out with 20 years of age or younger. What was that?
Trying to catch you sleeping.
6 years ago.
Conspiracy theory.
And then here we are. It finally caught up to me.
See?
So persons under 50, that includes you now, Roman.
And now like the people that already had to do it that were complaining before and we didn't listen to are like, we told you. And now they're laughing at us instead of like helping us. And we're like, whatever, it doesn't affect us yet. So now we're like, yeah, you're right. They're putting it in phases. So like there's not enough I guess what do you call it? enough people trying to like enough people complaining about it at once.
Yeah, maybe.
So that they distribute out the complaining.
The 40-year-old and youngers, none of them complained.
Yep.
But hey, it's hitting the older guys. We'll complain, right?
Yep. And I'd be like, hey, well, the younger guys are already doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, guys, so I thought I would make this because that's January 1st, just right around the corner. So I'm going to be taking my test here soon, probably this week. That way I can, next week's show, I'll let you know how it goes. How long it takes me. So I'm going to exit the screen share, Roman.
Okay, so we got to discuss this a little bit more once you exit the screen.
Okay.
Tell you what. Tell you who's not going to go out and buy a boat. This guy. Shoot.
I get my mouse to work.
My kayak just went up in value.
Because it's $10 for a lifetime.
It's not about the $10, Brian. It's about not applying the same rules to the whole thing, right? Salty said that'll show them. So what happens if I'm on your boat and you get hurt and I don't have this card to drive you back to safety?
Yeah, basically, it's a way, to
as long as we have somebody on the boat.
Police, because right now anybody can go on a boat, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a way to. I feel like it's a way to police the water. Like you have to have this card. It's like your driver's license. You can't drive your car without a driver's license, right? So now they've got something that they can check. It's like a license to drive a boat. And
I'm not gonna get it. I'm opposed to it.
I have to get it.
I know.
I have no choice. I boat.
So now if I'm a guest on somebody's boat, I can't drive it unless I have it. Is that how it works?
I don't know. I would like to have all the answers for this, but I just looked into this like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, that's another good question, Leonard. Are you gonna need it to rent a boat?
No. So
what do you mean? I'm a resident.
Out of state, no. So if you go rent a skiff, no.
No, like let's do my example. I'm a resident, right? Can I go rent a boat?
Yeah, you can go rent a boat
without the card.
Yeah, go into the Q&A section. I specifically looked at one question up. You're gonna make me go on the webpage, aren't you?
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It just doesn't seem.
My guys,
if the real goal was safety, then you would apply this rule to everybody, right? But the goal here is to get your money.
Yeah,
it's not about safety. It's using safety as a guise to get your money and to keep track of who's on the water, right? Or who's potentially on the water, who owns a boat, basically, right?
I'm sure if that came up to where they made it for everybody, like jet ski rentals, boating rentals, the lobbying against it would be so heavy because that industry is huge. And they'll lobby that they give a 10-minute safety course before people go out. Yep. They're only out for 90 minutes, whatever.
So they're going to wait for all of the people that the first batch of like young people that won't complain, right? Then they're gonna get the next generation of next 5 years worth of people, next 5 years worth of people, right? And then once all that's in place, then they're gonna go after the people that are renting stuff and out of staters, because by then it's already implemented and they can't really be like, well, we use that as an example. It's already in place. Most people are doing it. We're gonna apply to this too. But they're doing it in phases like that, so you guys can't organize and get together and be like, hey, we don't want that, right? I don't know. I don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not against safety.
Yeah, I always assume that they're doing it for safety reasons, but I hope it's not for money, which I know. It's ridiculous. It's said right on here. None of this is I know.
How much is a ticket for not having one?
I have no idea.
Right. Let's go to jail for not having a freaking boater card. Give me a break.
Confiscate your boat. I don't know. I'm hoping a warning. I don't know.
What's
next?
Nice to have What's next? A walking on the beach card?
It'd be nice to have one of the harbor patrol guys come on and ask him about this. It'd be a great interview. Sorry. I know.
Sorry,
We got a
guys.
lot of
Sorry.
shows
I missed a
too.
little. All right.
Anytime I bring up any kind of regulation, Roman gets really worked up.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
I just want you guys to know that it's coming up January 1st, and everybody that's under 50 has got to have one of these.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I understand Brian's not the one applying the rule. Brian's not the one that came up with the with the regulation or is enforcing it. He's just letting us know. Letting us know so you don't get in trouble for boating without a boater card.
It's California, guys. They can find a way to implement something on us. They're gonna do it. That's just the way the state runs. They're not very fishing friendly state.
Yeah, that's lame.
It's all my fault, Leonard. Come on, Leonard.
That sucks.
All right, let's get on this.
Who do we talk to? What can we do? It's too late already, right?
It's too late. This is probably it's been going since
What's up,
2018, so I assume it's too late, guys. You got to just give in and pay your $10. At least it's $10, and
it's not $10.
$10 plus the course is $30.
Okay. Who's running the courses? I'm sure the guys running the courses are not doing it out of the goodness of their heart, right?
Oh,
right.
No.
It's like the people that run like the classes, like traffic school, right? Yeah, you have to. Like the court says you have to take traffic.
Voter's ID card course.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's not. You're telling me it's not a mechanism for income? Of course it is. If it wasn't a mechanism for income, the classes would be free, right?
Classes are privately ran though; they're not through.
Well, then just give us the manual. Give us the manual. We'll study it and go take the class at the DMV. Like take the test at the DMV, like we do with a driver's license, right? Anyway, it's just weird.
Bring up the DMV. We definitely don't want to get them involved. That would be really. No way.
Salty says, "Grab your pitchforks. We're heading to Ramona."
Come on, you have to make it for all the Ramona dogs.
That's so funny. No, dude. It sucks. That's upsetting. Honestly, it makes me sad. It's just like
I'll be taking my 3-hour course this week, guys, and next week I'll give you a long, heavy recap on what to expect. So, all right, let's move on. So,
watch is gonna be just like, I don't know. They're not even gonna make it safe. It's not even gonna make it any safer. Watch.
3 hours.
It's not even gonna make it any safer. It's not.
How?
It's not gonna make it any safer because like the people that own boats have more boating experience already just from having a boat, right? 3 hours? What are you gonna learn in 3 hours?
I have no idea. I wish Muto was on. We could ask him. He's the only one I know.
Flags, maybe some stuff like okay, you have a fire extinguisher.
Anybody in chat taking the boater's ID card?
How much time are they gonna spend talking about how many fire extinguishers, how many life vests you should have on your boat when you can just look that up anyway. Finally, I'm at the head of the curve for a change. Captain Dan says my Coast Guard license is about $300 to renew, so I can save the $10 for something else. Nice.
Yeah, and
that's 3 hours I could be fishing, says Leonard.
Over 50 years old too. For some reason, you don't have to get it for another year. I don't know what's the difference.
Because people that are over 50 are probably more well off in the world and have more influence, and they want those people to have as little of an effect on the policy as possible, right? So they're gonna get people that are.
Oh, Doug took the class. Doug, how long did it take you? And did you learn anything? Doug's been piloting a boat.
Zach Riggs already took it. Traitor. Just kidding.
Wait, Zach Riggs, what did you take it for?
No, Eric said Zach already took it. Why don't you fish?
Well,
yeah, exactly.
Fish and take the class at the same time. I don't know. I don't know, Jesse. They're probably gonna have my camera on to make sure I'm not like pay my kid to do it.
Yeah. So you have to you have to pay the $10 for the lifetime or whatever. You have to pay to take the course. You got to let them look through your webcam and watch you in your house.
God. I'm definitely not going to
talk about invasion of privacy, dude. Get out of here. Like, well, you're like, nah, you're not gonna take over my computer and watch me.
Black says he took it back in 2014.
Watch me on my own webcam.
It's been available since 2018. I thought.
Did they watch you on your own webcam, Carl? Because that's not right.
I'm taking the class right now.
It's all on your own time, like traffic school. See?
Hey, who said they took it?
No. Eric said Zach took it.
No, Doug said in chat that he's.
Oh, he did?
I think so. Let me see. Where is that? Doug, how was it? How long did it take? That's my only question.
And my other gripe is this: I don't even know if this is the thing here or not. Can we have licenses that are like digital, so we can have them on our phone, not to carry an extra piece of
You
paper?
can take a picture of it.
Yeah, but will they count it?
I don't know.
Okay, I need to ask that. I need to ask somebody that.
When you have a driver's license, can you take a picture of it and show the police officer?
No.
No, not really. But I mean,
But a driver's license has a bunch of security stuff in it. The other thing's just a piece of paper.
Yeah, but they could probably run your driver's license number. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they want. Yeah,
they want that.
They want
you
that.
have to have that. But
Leonard said online traffic school is a joke. The class is taking all. The class is taking all online. No teachers yet. See.
Yeah. Okay. So it's probably just watch a video, questions
Eric,
at the end of the video, right?
So Eric, you're taking the class. Did you have to pay to take the class?
Yeah, of course he did.
So listen. So listen. So they don't have somebody on staff. They're not paying us. They're not paying somebody on staff to teach the class, right? It's a website somebody put up, and you're paying to access that website. And it's just basically text that you're reading or videos, whatever that's already been made, right? So every time somebody pays and watches that, their revenue goes up, and there's no cost. There's no additional cost besides running hosting the service. So that's like definitely making money on that. It's not a public service, whatever you call it.
Doug says back in the day, United States Coast Guard, I think, saying free classes, but you had to buy the book for $30. But get this, he took the 8 hours, but he learned a lot. So
yeah, in 8 hours you can learn a lot. But was it in a class with a real person talking to you and walking you through the book? I bet it was, telling you stories about.
When I'm done with it, I want to form a neutral. I have a neutral opinion right now.
I don't.
I learn a lot. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to learn a lot on it. So.
Yeah, see, it was with a real person. Probably like a experienced boater. Anytime with crazy stories to share, and it was probably worth it. Yeah. But 8 hours, dude.
I know. It's like watch a 5-10 minute video, answer questions at the end, and then it's like 3 chapters. Then you have another quiz test, right? So I'm assuming it's like that. Doug says in the classroom.
Yeah.
All right, we need to move in because we are cut. I didn't.
Oh man.
My gosh,
I'm upset.
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna hold on a second. Didn't mean to get Roman all worked up. We haven't even got the Mary Maximus. Mary Maximus, Roman. Should have saved this for next week. This is supposed to be a happy.
What's up, Glenn? Welcome to the show. Everybody say what's up to Glenn, guys. Cool dude. We met at Maximus. It was his first time coming to one of our events. I'm glad you're here, Glenn. Welcome. Sorry if I look a little upset. We're just talking about some new rules we have to abide by. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna go to Maximus 2022 recap. I almost said 2023 because I've been working on the Spotty Bowl, so I have 2023 stuck in my mind.
All right, guys. So yeah, hang out after this. We're gonna do PB shoutouts. Like I said, it's a cool PB shoutouts. If you went to Mary Maximus, you're probably gonna be on this. This is gonna take a little while because we've got a lot of awards that were won that are gonna be announced during this. So if you want to hear who won some awards, hang out for Mary Maximus. I'm gonna do that during this slideshow. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and play the Mary Maximus music.
The Mary Maximus music? I don't think we have any.
Just kidding.
All right, Mary Maximus, everybody. Here we go.
Just get my screen right now, Roman.
Yes. You can.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Go ahead. You can pick your nose now.
All right, good. Thank you.
Hold on.
Let me know when I'm ready to boogie here.
Go host screen. Okay, got it.
Bam.
Yay!
Right, there we go. So Mary Maximus 2022 was this weekend. If you don't know who that is Captain Dan right there. And guess what? Not one pizza oven. Is that 3 pizza ovens? See, nice. 3? Multiple pizza ovens. Captain Dan, of course, coming out and making pizzas for us all. Thank you, Captain Dan. Appreciate it so much. So I'm going to go through the slideshow. This is what was on the menu. I think you took this picture, Roman. So Captain Dan, he had pizzas popping out. I just went up there and just grabbed what was on the table. He made,
that was so good.
For me, he made a pepperoni and jalapeno. That's my pizza. He made that early. It was super good. Thank you, Captain Dan. I think I ate about 6 or 8 slices, something like that. Here he is whipping up some pizzas. And also we had a second chef. We had Coach Worf. Thank you also, Coach. Coach was cooking up. What was that cooking up? What are you cooking up there, Coach?
Just cooking, I think, adobada.
Alabala?
Adobada with a D. Adobada. Don't be rude.
Alababa. And whatever it was good. Thank you, Coach, for cooking that up. Coach working the grill. And then I took some random pictures of people that are showing up for you guys. Here's our big hitters right here. We got SoCal Steve. We got Jeff, One Cool Tuna, and we got the Judge.
Nice.
Thank you for whoever showed up early, too. I know a few of you guys showed up really early, especially Roman. Got there early. Captain Dan.
Was there like yeah, we were there early. Of course, this was
Roman, thank you for putting in so much work setting up. I know it was a lot to get that going, a lot to unload, a lot to move. Of course, I had to bring our club mascot, Spotty, right there. Nobody touched it. Thank you. Nobody took off with it, Kevin. Thank you for not trying to swipe it again. There's Dario and his family. Thank you for showing up, Dario. Got people starting to show up. If you look in the background right there, that's where we're doing the casting contest. I think that's Ariel back there getting ready to sign up for it. You got Dave Rage sitting there. It's his wife. A couple other Max showing up.
That's fun.
Ariel and our Cast Queen on Instagram, and that is Eric Kruger. Thank you for coming. DFA representing. So Max right there.
Oh, that's I like that picture. When you guys if you guys get a moment, while you're enjoying the slideshow, please do me a favor and hit that like button, guys. As you walk in, as you show up, hit that like button, boys. The whole crew right there.
Eating pizza?
No, I think he's eating. Captain Dan made a keto pizza, so we got Muto, Leonard, Oscar, Salty, and Roy.
Yeah, and Roy hanging out, having some pizzas, drinking some drinks. Guess who showed up? We got Kevin. Kevin getting buff. Jeez, Kev, what you doing? It must be my camera. We got Kevin showing up, Roman, Zach. We got Norton right here, Alex, and we got Eric back there too. Muto trying to teach Kruger how to do the slow pitch jig. It looks like
it's not. It's not loading yet. We have a white screen.
No. Let me know when it's loading. We good to go?
No.
Yeah.
We just have a white screen. Go ahead and flip back and forth again. Flip back and then flip forward. Okay. All right. So I got Oscar. I got Kevin. Go next one.
All right. Then we got.
Yeah, there we go. That worked. All right,
here we go. Hit that like button. Yeah, that's right. More DFA showed up. We got Kevin kicking it there with Roger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's Peter86. What's up, Peter? I know you're in chat. Showing up. He won a lot of awards, I think more than anybody, too.
So good.
Those plates are cool, too. We got Caden there, SoCal Steven back, Alex Norton. Alex knows what's coming up. He's ready. He knows why he's there. SoCal Steve and Jeff hanging out. And then here's some of the, so we had our white elephant. This is the first you're hearing about this. It's our club Christmas party, and we had a white elephant. So here's some of the gifts starting to pile up on the table, which we're going to get to some pictures of the white elephant coming up here. Zachary Riggs and his wife.
That's a cool shot.
Oh, here's Michael and his son. Michael.
Oh, what's up? Dylan. Michael and Dylan.
It's our first out. Michael and Dylan showed
Hi,
up.
Dylan.
Thank you for showing up. What's up, Dylan? What's up, Michael? They were on PB Shoutouts a few weeks ago, and Dylan caught his very first spotty, and I think, forget the pun, but I think he's hooked. I'm sure we're gonna see Dylan in future PB Shoutouts, but they were hanging out. Thanks for coming down. Here's some pictures of some of the pizzas that were out and about.
Nice.
It was just a buffet style. Go up and grab a slice or put it in an order. Delicious pizzas. Worf still working the grill there. Dario's kid got sick of the party and went to sleep. he's napping. I'm just going to go through some of these slides quickly. Roman enjoying the pizza with Captain Dan. That's a great picture right there. Here's Michael teaching Dylan how to cast. We're doing our casting contest. It's cool.
That's
like
awesome.
to see the young guys out there. And then we got to, some awards. So Roman steps up. Thank you also, Roman, for emceeing the event. Did a great job. I know it's not the easiest thing to do, talk in front of a bunch of people, but you did a great job. Thank you, Roman.
Nice. Oh, that's a cool shot with the playground.
Yeah,
I like it.
And so, believe it or not, guys, we got kicked out of that gazebo like about 4:00, and we just shifted it a little bit, 100 feet in one direction. So we moved over towards the
It
playground.
worked out.
Okay, so Roman's making an announcement of the species champion. And if you guys didn't know, for the last month, we have been fishing. A lot of the guys have been fishing the species challenge, and that was to catch as many species as you can in a month. And a few of the guys really hit this hard. I mean, they have been putting in the time, so I want to give them the proper pop. So I'm going to say 4 guys went out there, slayed it up. Coming in 4th place was Peter 86. I think he had 19. I do.
Oh, nice.
Peter, I'm going to just read everybody here, just real quick.
Okay.
Top 5 at least. I'm going to read the top 8. 8th place, Caden, 8 species. 7th place, Nero, 9 species. 6th place, Charles with 9 species. 5th place, Zachary Riggs with 10 species. Okay, and then these guys are the ones that I think were on the water, like dedicated. This Peter 86, good job, 4th place. He got 16 different species. He got a prize that was donated by Ramona Automotive, aka the judge Eric. Eric donated a Phoenix rod feather, and he donated 3 other good prizes: fillet knives, scale, etc. So thank you, Eric, for donating those prizes. I donated a reel to it also. So, and each of these guys got a prize. So Peter 86, 4th place. 3rd place, Adobo. He was in there till the last 2 days. They were all tied at 22. And I think Adobo stalled. He couldn't get those last couple species. So Bruce, congratulations. 22 species, 3rd place. 2nd place and 1st place were tied, Roman. Dead tie. After a month, which is crazy because I think about it, both fish for a whole month. They both got 24 species. In the 2nd place going to Eric, the judge, and 1st place and your 2022 species champion is Alex Norton. Congratulations, Alex. That's him picking up his major award. He got a reel and a rod, and also got a certificate.
That's cool.
Nice job, Alex. Not only is Yakuza, thank you, Eric, for representing the MOC. Not that Alex and them are not MOC, of course they're MOC, but they are the Yakuza, and they almost swept it. Thank you, Eric, for keeping the MFC in it. But Yakuza, Peter, Bruce, Eric, and Alex, man, great job. Alex, congratulations. He's a 2-time species champion. The other species champion last year was Jesse. Jesse, you got to come back hot and heavy next year. You got to try to get that thing. But congratulations. I know Alex really told me he was going to fish this hard, and he did, and it paid off, Alex.
That's awesome.
Also a Spotty Bowl champion, too. So, hey, Slayer.
Very cool.
That's all I got to say, Slayer. And then we had another award given out, and here's Roman giving this out, and that was the club records. So everybody that got a club record, there was a lot of them handed out. I think Peter 86 took about half of them. But thank you, Roman, first of all, for making those awesome certificates that anybody that got a club record. I'll show one. I have mine here, and I'll show it when we get out of this. But thank you for making those certificates and giving them out. There was a lot given. I'm obviously not going to go through all of them. If you want to check it out, go into our club records on Discord, and that shows you all the club records that were set for this year. And those things are always open 24/7. And if you set one, that's how you submit it, is through Discord. Coach also got a bunch. I think Coach got mainly the freshwater ones, right?
Had like 4.
A bunch of them.
Yeah.
4 of them. So there's Coach getting his awards. That's what's chick of it. I never seen anybody so happy to get a club record. And
So cool.
I'm not sure, Zach, if it was your club record or your dad.
He got one and his dad got one.
But Zachary Riggs, that's how you celebrate right there, guys.
Heck yeah.
Right there. Good job, Zach. Good job on Dad Riggs, too. Salty Dangler got a bunch. Looks like Dario got some. Coach got some more. Look at that, Coach. Good job, Coach. Okay, and so after that, every year the club nominates and then votes on a MAC of the year. And this is somebody that has done a lot in the club as far as helping others and promoting the club and just making the club a really positive environment. And their peers get to vote on who they think MAC of the year was. And all the people that were nominated were great nominations in my mind. I want to thank Salty Dangler, first of all, for taking the votes on that. He took care of that. And Salty, thank you for coming up and giving a nice speech. I know it's hard to do that in front of a lot of people. Salty came up and gave a nice speech about everybody that was nominated. Thank you for doing that, Salty. And thank you for everybody for voting too. And the Mac of the Year. Ready? Do we have a drum roll?
Oh, I think so. Hold on. Oh, we did have a drum roll.
Mac of the Year, 2022. And we'll call this guy the 2-time Mac of the Year. Mac of the Year, Eric, the judge, layman. Nobody deserved it more. Good job, Eric. So, Eric.
What's going on with my eyes? I think I'm mid-blink.
Oh, no. Sorry. Eric's got a great smile. But, Mac of the Year, the judge, most generous person I've ever met. I mean, he's just all around great guy in the club. He runs Spotty Bowl. Him and Roman both work very hard on that. He does all of his other little side events and takes people out fishing all the time. Usually somebody once a week on his boat. You know, he's always there, man. Eric's always there. And we really appreciate you, Eric. Thank you so much. He's always donating not only his time, but he also, guys, this guy donates a lot of the prizes that go into this stuff too. So out of his own, if it's Spotty Bowl or any of the other events, he's always donating, giving. Stop doing that so much, Eric. Giving. But thank you, Eric. Thank you for being Mac of the Year. You definitely deserve that. And he came up too, and I'm very proud of you, Eric. He gave a nice little speech. That's hard to do too, especially when you win something like that from your peers, because it shows that we love you, Eric. And it's kind of an emotional moment. It was actually emotional for me just listening to Eric give this speech. It's still kind of like I don't know. It wasn't a little emotional to you, Roman. It was to me. So good job, Eric.
Nice
Congratulations.
Job. Round of applause from the live studio audience.
Okay, last award, but not least.
Let's go. I like that picture.
I honestly don't know why we keep having these casting contests because there's a hustler in our group. There's a guy out there. Yeah, you remember when people would go town to town and win events, no matter what they were? They're like a hustler, and I think we have one of those in our group. That's what he does, is goes to casting event to casting event to casting event, and he wins them all. So everybody went up there and practiced. You can see Peter Eater 6 there, and the way it worked was we were just chucking these lures into buckets at certain distances for different points. There's Adobo practicing. Here's some of the more of the casting contests. And by the way, I'd like to give a shout out to Cool Baits. They sponsored it. They give out most of the awards, or most of the prizes for that. And also Submission Fishing Co. donated some jig to that. The winner got all of that. I think it was about probably at least $100 worth of stuff in that basket.
Wow.
So thanks for everybody that pitched in. One cool tuna also. And here's the practice. Okay. And then guess what?
Oh, that sunset. That's awesome. That's a nice picture.
So we've had a couple casting contests for accuracy, and it came down to 2 people at our anniversary event. And guess what? It came down to the same 2 people, which are probably the best at accuracy in our group, which is Salty Dangler and Kevin. And they went into a playoff 1v1 versus each other. Winner takes all. And Salty Dangler, there you could see him right there, was going against the Sea Samurai Kevin. Nobody's going to beat this guy in a casting contest, but Sea Samurai, congratulations. You won the casting contest at the event again. So good job, Kevin. Hey, man, to be the man, you got to beat the man, right? So Salty's won it once, and I think Kevin's won it every other time in every casting contest I've ever seen. So good job, Kevin. Keep it up, man. It just doesn't come to you like that. It's practice, practice, practice. And that's somebody who fishes on the water all the time. So congratulations to both those guys too. So good job.
Nice.
I think Dave Rage got 3rd place. Shout out to you, Dave.
Shout out to Dave Rage. Let's go, Dave.
I think Roman, didn't you get 4th place?
I might have gotten 5th. Zach beat me, I think.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Well, good job.
Zach beat me. Yeah.
Okay, and then we went on to our the highlight of the night. Well, not the highlight, but one of the funnest things of the night, because everybody's participating in, which was the White Elephant Gifts Exchange. And this is always funny and comical and good times. And you could see Jeff going up there to pick his. I think he drew number 1. He got a cool gift. And then you could either steal it, you could keep your gift, and go to the side. But when it was your turn to come up, you could either steal a gift or you could keep your gift. And obviously, here's Adobo stealing a gift, I think, from Eric, because I'm not sure what was in that package, but Adobo's got a big grin, and everybody's laughing at whoever he took it from. So you could go up. There was a lot of stealing going on, and here's Eric getting looks like the book safe gift. Yeah, and we had a good time showing off all the gifts. Here's a couple of the steals. One of the big gifts that somebody put in there was a gaff, and I think the gaff was like everybody wanted that gaff. Like
yeah, I think George and Captain Dan put that in.
I'm not sure, but the gaff was being stolen. And here's Adobo coming up with his gift again. Looks like he got some lures. Oh, mine. My bag was perfect for me because it's all spotty stuff, which is what I'm looking for. But the thing I like about mine was the bag. I hope I have a picture of it. The bag, somebody I have it sitting right behind me. I'm gonna show it to you guys. But somebody did a lot of artwork on my bag, spent time drawing out all the drawings. And then Kevin comes up. Okay, so you guys were there last year. Kevin comes up and tries to steal it. Oscar. Well, first Kevin pulls up and he gets the gaff. He's the original thing of it, but obviously it got stolen from him. And the judge came up, got his gift. Here's the bag. Oh, that's not a very good picture of it. Somebody drew a Santa on a kayak.
Zach did it.
Oh, Zach. That was awesome drawing, Zach. I'm gonna show that later.
I know Zach actually drew it, or I think maybe Zach drew it.
Oh, here's a classic moment too. Dario came up with his son, and his son ain't gonna have it. He's picking no gifts. His son wanted this casting game. Somebody put in a sweet casting video game thing or casting board game. I don't know what it was. A casting mat maybe. And Dario's son had his eye on it, and Dario did the right thing as a dad and put his gift back down on the table and went and got his son the casting game.
Yeah, there it is. That's so sweet.
Yeah. Dario, how was the game? Did you guys set it up and play it yet? It looked like it was pretty sweet. It's like a big lily pad with targets on it, I think.
Yeah, it's like a pitching game. You cast on it and it kind of keeps track of where you're casting. So it's cool. It's funny because I have one of those that I never opened. Right. I want it somewhere. I forget where I want it, but he was so stoked to have it. That was awesome.
Yeah, he snagged that thing. That was awesome. So, Dave Ridge came up. Looks like I think he got the one cool tuna package. That's Kevin opening the gaff again. I don't know why they got that on there twice. Good. Somebody stole the gaff, so Kevin had to come up to the table again, Roman. And guess what happened? To my joy, Kevin.
You're all laughing.
Kevin this year, I got the toilet last year, and this year he got a leg shaving kit, I think.
He got the toiletries.
Yeah, he got the toiletry kit. So Kevin pulls out, it's not a gag gift. You can use that stuff.
Yeah.
You can use a leg shaving kit.
Totally.
Everybody can use that, right?
Yeah.
And you can use some toothpaste and shaving cream, whatever.
Lotions. For when you
some dental floss. I mean, I don't know.
When you pulls the overnighter in La Jolla, you know?
Maybe somebody's telling us anglers, we need a little bit more personal hygiene. Like, hey, I'm just going to give them this stuff. But Kevin got that. Here's Michael coming up. I'm not sure. I don't remember everybody's gift. Oh, this is a cool gift. I don't know how Oscar ended up with that thing.
It's a good one, yeah.
But at first I thought it was like a gag gift. Like, oh, what the heck is that? Toilet paper holder. But then somebody posted a picture of it once they got home. Bam! Look at that thing. That's pretty sweet.
It is pretty cool, yeah.
It's like a toilet paper holder, but it's like a fishing reel with a star dragon and everything on it. It's pretty. I thought that was pretty cool. You
would put that in your bathroom?
I would, but I don't know if my family would agree. But
it does look pretty cool.
Putting it up anyway. Yeah, I would have put that up. Heck yeah.
It's so funny.
Caden pulling out. He got a really nice flashlight. Oh, then Cal came. Cal came late. I was so stoked when you showed up, Cal. Finally, I was so worried you weren't gonna make it. And Cal brought his dog, and I got a picture of his dog in here.
Yeah, that was a cool dog.
I don't remember what Cal got for it. And this was a great moment for me. Roman's son's came up. At the end, we had a few gifts left. I don't know. We had more gifts than people on the list. So the kids got to pick, and they picked this special gift. It was it came with a story. And Roman opened it up, and I read the story. And if you look at what Roman's holding, it looks like an old kind of sheath, and inside was a buck knife. And there was a great story about the history of this knife, about how it was used on a boat for many years, and it served them well. And he used it to cut kelp and help divers. And it was, I wish I had the story in front of me. Roman has it, but it was a great story written. And we found out that that knife actually belongs to Captain Dan, and he was donating it to the. And I'm so happy you got that, Roman, too. And what a great gift, Captain Dan. That knife had, just look at it, it has so much history. Look at how worn that thing is, Captain Dan. That's an awesome gift. So,
Judge, yeah, I immediately after this, I went to my truck and I got a penny. I found a penny in my truck. I had a couple. So yeah, we took care of it because I didn't know this, but I learned this that night that if somebody gives you a knife like that, it's you have to give them a penny. So for good luck. Yeah, for both of you out of luck, I think.
oh, nice.
Yeah. So like when someone
When
gives you,
now possesses that knife, shoot, that's a great gift. Thank you, Captain Dan. That was a great story, and that is a great gift.
Captain Dan had all the great gifts. He had the reel, he had the buck knife, which is awesome. Oh, that's a cool picture, dude. I'm like, how's your phone getting such good lighting? But it's because we had the lights on. I was like, what kind of phone are you using?
A non-Apple phone. That's why it's so good.
And the paper, the toilet paper dispenser. That's also Captain Dan's gift.
What?
And also the gaff.
Captain Dan.
Between him and George, they put in a bunch of gifts. Thanks, Captain Dan.
Thank you, Captain
Wow.
Dan. That's why we had so many extra. Captain Dan, enjoying the moment. Thank you, Captain Jan. One Cool Tuna, thank you for giving some gifts too on that. And here's the main picture right there. Look at that dog. That is a great picture.
His legs are right there.
Phone.
Like, whoa.
Man, dude, there's Cal's dog. What's Cal's dog's name? I forgot.
Chilling.
Chilling.
And that's what I was saying. He was chilling out there. That's cool.
That is a cool dog, Cal. Obviously, Cal loves it.
Nice.
And there it is. Predator 6.
I like that like
probably with the besides the knife, an awesome gaff. And guess what it says on it?
Big Daddy nice. Captain Dan, why is the hook black? Is that like a different type of steel, or is that just like a?
Maybe it's hardened steel. I don't know.
I like the way it looks. That's super cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Okay, so that was Merry Macmas, guys, to be continued next year, hopefully. So if you didn't go, hopefully you'll get a chance to go next year. I'm going to exit my screen share here, Roman.
Cool. Wow, that was awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you took pictures, Brian. I was so overwhelmed. I had my camera ready in my car, and my intention was to hand it off to somebody, and I just completely forgot. Once I start going to the awards, it's like, oh, okay, let's just flow. And then I was like, I should be getting pictures of all of this.
It's all good. I usually have Arnie, and I didn't see Arnie there. I was like, oh, I better take some pictures of this. So I was taking pictures on it. And also Leonard took a bunch of pictures for me, and Salty took some pictures for me too. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. That's super helpful. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to, guys, so what time are we at here? It is 7:53, and I'm going to go straight from that, guys. Do you have anything to add right there?
I'm good. I'm good.
Shout outs, dude.
Super happy.
Am I on the screen right now?
Yes, we're split.
Oh, yeah, I want to show one thing before I go into next. This is the bag. Look at that. Look at that artwork.
That's so good.
I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna re-gift this to somebody.
You should make it flat. Like take everything out, make the bag flat, and then take a picture of that drawing so you have it.
I'm gonna cut this out. You're right. I'm gonna cut this out. I'll put it on the back wall until Christmas is over. That's pretty cool. I mean, it took some time.
That's cool.
Got a Hobie kayak.
You even took the time to make the Hobie logo look like the Hobie.
I know. Thank you, Zach.
Nice job.
And thank you also, Roman. I want to show these off too. Anybody that set a record. Is that?
Oh yeah.
Anybody that set a record got one of these, and it's not like a piece of paper. It's like a nice photo piece of paper. So thank you, Roman, for making all these. I know this takes a lot of time. I've done it in the past. This takes a lot of time. It has your name, has your record, and all the stats on it. It's pretty cool. I got the spotty records and a largemouth record.
Very cool.
And I think that's it for that. So I was going to read off all the stats for Species Challenge, but basically only because Eric took the time to do all this. So I feel like I should. Eric took all the time to do it. I better read it, right? 144 fish were submitted. 70 fish caught by the top 3 guys. So half of them were caught by the top 3 guys. I'm going to read this real quick. Hopefully my voice holds out. 14 spotties, 11 sculpins, 10 black croaker, 8 mackerels, 8 round rays, 8 calicos, 7 black surf perches, 6 sand bass, 6 smelt, 5 halibuts, 5 lobsters, 5 rock wrasse, 5 opal eyes, 4 bat rays, 4 giant kelpfish, 3 sargos, 3 blacksmith, 3 gray smoothhounds, 3 half moons,
Jeez.
3 yellowfin croakers, 2 horn sharks, 2 sheepheads, 1 brown smoothhound, 1 7 gill shark, 1 bonefish, 1 grass rockfish, 1 bonito, 1 barracuda, 1 turbot, 1 diamond ray, 1 brown rockfish, 1 kelp rockfish, 1 octopus, 1 jack smelt, 1 angel shark, 1 largemouth blenny, 1 unknown blenny, and 1 striped kelpfish. That is a lot of species in our bay.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Wow. We're so involved in fishing like the top fish, the halibut, the sand bass, the calicos, and the spotties. We don't even realize, you know what I mean? Like, besides species challenge time, I mean, geez, I just read off a gazillion fish that live in our bay. That's crazy.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my screen share, guys. So get rid of our mugs here.
What are we doing next?
PB shoutouts.
Oh, that's right.
We've seen you out on the water. They say you fishing harder. I guess we'll find out this week on our PB Shoutout.
Sorry, guys. I thought the screen would be shared by now. One more time.
We've seen you out on the water. They say you fishing harder. I guess we'll find out this week on our PB Shoutout.
Eric Klein, you're right. We missed. Nobody got a midshipman.
What? Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh, that's a good one, Eric. That's a good one.
You know, guys, I'll take a picture of that paper that Eric made and I'll post it on Discord if you want to see all the fish that were caught.
Nice.
So I'll take a picture of that after the show and put that on Discord. So if you guys didn't know, this is PB Shoutouts. If you want to be on PB Shoutouts, send me at Brian Likes to Fish on Instagram or send it to me on Discord, direct message me. Or Roman has also set up a way to put it through a web page to download a video, I guess. So we'll get into that. But you can send it 3 different ways. Just get it to one of us and we'll get you on PB Shoutouts.
Shout out.
There's Cal. Maybe we need to do a new thumbnail for next year. What do you think?
We should. Because remember
I don't like this one.
No, because when we did PB shoutouts before, we didn't have that many PB shoutouts. But now we can update this. Yeah. Let's update it for next year.
Cal, get out there, and we gotta have Cal up front though. That's the one stipulation. Cal, get out there and catch something. 2 of something.
Cal, do you have any pictures of you holding up two like sheephead or 2 like?
Of course he does.
2 yellowtail. You know.
Send it to me, Cal. Send it to Roman. All right. First up. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. What is this?
Look at that. Look at that.
Octopus?
Okay, so first up, Eric, the judge, submitted a few pictures. He says his first octopus in Mission Bay bait barge. Cool.
That's cool.
Have you ever caught one of those?
Yes.
They're pretty cool when you get them. They're like, you get them off the hook and they just kind of like walk around. And one time I caught one on a pier and there was like a, I don't know, 1/4 inch of separation between 2 boards.
Yeah.
And it was able to like squish its body down and squeeze between that little
That's cool.
thing and then drop down into the water. They can like go into like the smallest little cracks and I guess if you get it on your boat, don't let it crawl into like a hole in your boat. My first ever octopus in Mission Bay bait barge, used a rod and reel and I bought from my coworker. He used a Sedona reel with a St. Croix rod. He also caught this, which is it doesn't look like much, but it's his PB, I guess.
Nice.
I think why he's showing that is that not only is it a jack smelt, but I think he thinks that may be like world record contender because the world record
Oh, really?
on a wrasse and a jack smelt, I think it's only 1 pound.
What? Oh, how heavy was that?
We're gonna get to that here.
I guess
He caught that on a shrimp at Mission Bay while with coach while chumming with bread. Of course he was chumming with bread. That's what coach does to get those things. That was Sunday. The rock wrasse, which is this boat right here, not boat, that fish right there, you can see the weight is 1 pound, 1.03 pounds.
Oh, nice.
The current world record for a rock wrasse is 1 pound. Obviously, Eric didn't submit that as a world record, but it's showing, guys, And I think Eric is going to try to go set that world record because it's possible to beat that. It's not like some of these world records are like impossible. They've been on there for 30 years.
How much do you have to beat it by?
That's a good question. I think it was a percentage of the one before. I think it's a 10th. Like it would have to be 1.1.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I'll double check. The Rock actually caught it on a shrimp. You can see where he is fishing at right there. Fishing with Ryan Brader on Discord and on Instagram. Unknown size. Okay, using a number size hook. Only person on the water on Sunday till 10 p.m. Says he was out fishing with Zachary Riggs at night, enjoying this beautiful bay. It is nice when the SeaWorld Tower's lit up like that and you're out on the water.
That's cool.
And you're strolling back in with Salty Dangler and fireworks are going off, man. It's great night.
Holding hands.
I think that's a picture of the photo. So we enjoyed it. And next up, we got Zachary Riggs. Look at that monster he pulled out there. Ooh. Okay. That's another world record I think we can beat. The world record.
That's a horn shark, right?
Horn shark is only 6.8 pounds.
How much is that one?
I don't know. Zach didn't weigh it, but I know we can beat it. I've been saying it for like a year and a half that I'm going to beat that record. I haven't, but I know we can, guys. 6.8 pounds. Okay, Zachary Riggs. Eric was gracious enough to invite me to go shark fishing and lobster hooping past weekend. We had a blast. I caught this horn shark. It must have been the Eeyore of sharks because I hooked it and it never made a run. It never fought. And then when I got it to the boat, it just laid there and looked at me, not moving, and let me take the hook out of its mouth. And when I threw it back in the water, it swam away. But that's the Eeyore.
It didn't even swim; it just sank.
Like, I know the drill. I'm out of here. So that fish is known as Eeyore. Good catch, Zach. That's a pretty cool fish. Watch out for the top, guys. If you get one of those, watch out for this top. It's got a nice little.
You can see that horn on the.
Right there.
You can see your horn right there.
Right there's a big owie. Don't touch that part. And this guy right here, that is Salty Rice. Salty Rice has been watching the show for a while. What's up, Salty Rice? He says, hey, Brian, went out float tubing in North San Diego Bay on 11/18. Well, this is an old one. For the AM session, the tide was outgoing. I was mainly fishing the docks. In my last aisle, I saw a visible structure and cast it into it with a 1/4 ounce sardine hookup bait and let it hit the bottom, popped it once, felt a slight tap and reeled it back in my slack. The fight was just like a small spotty until it got a couple yards from me, and then it took off. Unfortunately, I didn't get, and that right there, guys, is a bonefish. Unfortunately, I did not get a weight on it. I wanted to get it back in the water ASAP. I actually was going to ask you what's the proper way to hold a bonefish. I was trying to be gentle as I could. I don't want to mess with this because the proper way is to handle it like you would a baby. Just some of these, we're used to spotties, right? Where you can just like take them out of water, take the hook out of their mouth, hold them up, take a picture. Those things are hardy. I treat spotties really good, but they're hardy. And some of these other fish you get, like the bonefish or some of those croakers, you've got to nurse them, man. You've got to be careful with them. Don't squeeze them. Put them back in the water gently. If you're fishing a very small hook and it goes down its mouth, the odds are if you try to get that hook out, they're really sensitive. You're probably going to kill that fish. So it's probably better if there's a deep hook in it. If you're fishing like live bait and small hook, just if you can pinch the barb, but just leave the hook in there, it's going to rust out and come out of its mouth. That's going to give that fish its best shot of living. So don't reach in there and try to rip out a hook because it's probably going to kill the fish. But it looks like you're holding it good, nice like a baby. Just be gentle and release it. And that is Salty Rice. Good job. Bonefish in Mission Bay. That's pretty rare, eh?
That's cool.
Have you caught one of those?
No, I've never caught a bonefish, but I've seen them jump all the time.
Oh, sorry, San Diego Bay, North San Diego Bay, not Mission Bay, North San Diego Bay. That's pretty rare too. I know they're down in the south. Me and Coach were looking for them. We couldn't find one. You're welcome, Salty Rice. Okay, next up, we got somebody new to PB Shoutouts. I think Salty Rice is new to PB Shoutouts too. We got this guy.
Oh, very cool.
This guy right here, I don't know what's going on, but this guy's a halibut slayer. I haven't met Ken yet, but on Instagram, this is Ken, the fishing fool.
What's up, Ken?
What's up, Ken? Thanks for watching the show. Great day on the halibuts. He caught 4 nice ones. 30. Get these sizes: 35-inch, 30-inch, and 2 around 20-inch. Dang.
That's awesome.
It looks like you're fishing from shore too, Ken. 35-inch from shore. Dang.
That's cool. Very cool.
All on his Phoenix 904 medium heavy, handled it like a champ. The smaller one, he said, actually fight better than the big ones. The big ones felt like he was just dragging in a bag
That's awesome. Wow.
until they got really close.
That's so cool.
He used a 3,000 size reel with 40-pound braid, 25-pound fluorocolor. He says he caught them all on the drop shot. Here's another pictures of them, all on the drop shot. He says, I don't enjoy fishing the drop shot, but it works for halibuts.
Yeah, that's true.
I agree. Sometimes that drop shot can be a little boring, but man, it definitely produces,
That's so cool.
I know a lot of people that fish drop shot, are people that are fishing for halibut specifically. You want to keep that bait like just suspended and moving down, like the guys that'll do it, get in their boat and they just set up a drift and they just bounce that drop shot off the bottom until they get something. But halibut slayer, good job, Ken. Wow.
That's so cool.
Good day right there.
You gotta do a round of applause from the live studio audience for that one. Oh shoot, here we go.
Next up, we got Spotty Bowl playoff contender from last year, Dino Jig Jig Pow on Jig Jig Pow's on YouTube, right?
Yep.
Jig Pow. He says this summer was a family affair.
So good.
Fought this bluefin for 2 hours on a Torium 20 with a blown drag, and they were only using their thumb.
Oh, nice, dude.
We passed it back and forth 2 or 3 times between us. Hooked up at about 200 feet on a sinker rig, and that's his first time catching a tuna on that rig.
Very
job,
cool.
Dino.
Good job. Shout out to Dino and June. Nice job, guys. I can't remember his wife's name, but awesome family. Go check them out, guys. Jig Jig Pow on YouTube. Very cool. Round of applause. Woo.
Good job, Dino. I know from personal experience being under geared for a tuna is a nightmare.
I remember when June was was little, dude. Now he's like almost as tall as Dino. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. Okay, next up, this guy.
Let's go.
What's up? If you don't know, that is Doug El Sueño, Doug Rubin in chat. He says he's rock fishing off the 9 Mile bank. Guess what? He's an MFC member. MMFC is on the leaderboard at the Marlins Club for Fish of the Month.
Oh, let's go. What?
And I'm assuming that's a rock fish.
That's awesome.
Let's win this, Doug. Win it.
You got it, Doug.
Leaderboard
Woo.
right now. When's that? I think that ends December 10th, he's saying too.
That's
He
so cool.
says, see you tonight, meaning tonight. December 10th is their last rockfish tournament of the day, and everybody is invited. It's open to the public. That is the Marlins Club. Win it, Doug.
That's cool.
Make sure you put, when you win it, Doug, MMFC, Ruben. Good job. Slaying it. It's like a 2 nights fish right there, too. Okay, here we go. And this, you guys don't know that's Peter.
Is that Angel Shark?
Hold on.
Oh
Do you have
my
any like
gosh.
Nemesis music you can play?
No, that's so gross.
He said story time.
Uh-oh.
Cue music for dramatic effect.
Ooh.
So I got a little story to read. Let me grab a drink here first.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Peter. Okay, here we go. No menacing music. No. I'm not gonna put you on the spot. Was supposed to meet with Mr. Majors and another buddy at 5 a.m. for some spotty fishing. I arrived fashionably late, about 20 minutes or so. Mr. Majors was already talking trash, and they had already caught a spotty, and I needed to catch up. I was throwing a free rig, which is like a Carolina rig without a swivel.
Okay.
Free rig on an 8-pound leader with a Z-Man TRD. 15 minutes later, so I get my first bite. I set the hook. Then nothing. I thought I missed it, and I just dug into the grass. But whenever I started coming up, it felt like it was swimming away slowly. At first, I assumed it was a ray, which was okay because I could use that for the species challenge. As I started to see color, I noticed it wasn't a ray. My second thought was it was a guitar fish. Until I got it a little closer to the surface, and I realized it was Roman's nemesis, the angel shark.
No.
So being at shore, now I had to figure out how to land this thing.
Oh my gosh.
Pulling it up to the dock, where it seemed like a good option. So I decided to try to walk it over to the boat launch ramp, and was doing pretty well until halfway until the dock launch ramp. We got kind of caught up in the rocks. It was shallow there, so I figured it was a good place as any. I was trying to guide him, but couldn't get him between two rocks. And I couldn't turn him. And at that point, Mr. Majors went and grabbed my line and tried to guide his head out to get him out from where he was.
Oh my god.
It was at that point my line snapped.
No.
Or Mr. Majors cut it. Still unclear. So still unclear what happened. I think that's a joke. Either my fish was off the line and it was 5:45 and in the mid 40s. It was the mid 40s at 5:45 in the morning outside. And I'm on my way to get this thing. I was going to go into the water and grab it by the tail. He went into the water, Roman.
Oh my god, dude.
Grabbed it by the tail. I finally got it out of the water.
So hang on. The fish, it's stuck in a rock with its head in the rock. The line's broken at this point, but it's still there.
It's still, I think the line is stuck around the rock.
That's awesome.
So the fish is still there. It's stuck, but it's
I'm gonna go ahead and count that as noodling. He noodled an angel shark.
Basically, so
That's crazy.
he went in the frigid, cold, 58 degrees San Diego water, but 40 degrees outside. That's the kicker.
Oh my god.
Went in and grabbed that thing by the tail. He says, I have an infant baby that's probably 15 pounds, and this thing weighed way more than her.
Nice.
So I picked up some I picked up some pics. I took some pics and sent him the angel shark on its way.
Holy smokes.
Insert Brian doing a dramatic pause.
Nice.
This is it. Then he
That's so
turned
good.
around and shot right back at me because he's still in the water as he's releasing it
Oh.
because he was trying to kill him.
Oh. Jeez, dude, that's so scary.
And then after he tried and turned to kill him, he turned away and swam away into the abyss.
Just let him know.
There you go.
He's
Look
boss.
at that size of that thing.
That's so
Like,
creepy.
Look at that thing. Peter, what are you doing, man? That's crazy.
Yeah, that thing's pretty flexible. It can swing back and bite you in the shoulder like that, man. That's so
I know,
sick.
dude. So, Peter, are you?
That's a good shot, though. That is a good photo.
That's an awesome photo right
Yeah.
there. That's a gutsy hold. Have you ever
It
seen an
is.
angel shark? Have you ever caught an angel shark? First of all, they make this weird noise with their mouth. It's like a snapping, like a trap snapping.
Yeah.
Almost. That's enough to intimidate. They're like telling you, hey, go near me, and guess what you're gonna get? They're showing you what they got.
It's a hit
And-
back up. Yep.
Yeah, Judge, they do have teeth. Of like 3 rows.
Wait, he
of
didn't
them.
know?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, if you ever catch one, Judge, just look directly in its mouth, and you'll see. But so then you'll be pretty impressed with what Peter's doing. That's pretty gutsy, Peter. But good job. That's a nice catch. Thank you, Mr. Majors, for helping him out. The gear he's using, he was in Mission Bay, Daiwa Procon rod with a Daiwa Fuego 3000, 20-pound power pole, 8-pound P-line leader. 8 pound he caught that on, Roman. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's over a 15-pound fish, and he caught it on a Z-Man TRD free rig. Good job, Peter.
That's such a crazy lure to catch that on. You know, it's like
It seriously
it's
is.
not. It doesn't make sense. I didn't know they would bite that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess at night they're out hunting, or early in the morning. in the
Like when I
dark.
caught one, it was on a. I was flatlining a Mac
That's normally what you get.
or
that
drop
kind of
shotting a Mac or something. Yeah.
All right, we got a few more here. Next up, me. Went to Newport this weekend, guys.
Nice.
Got the opportunity. Judge let me
Did you bring
borrow.
your
a
bathtub
second-
with you?
No, that's a Pelican kayak.
Oh, okay.
Judge let me when I go out fishing on my kayak with my son. Judge lets me borrow his backup kayak. Thank you, Judge.
That's awesome.
And got out there. My son caught a Newport halibut, pretty nice one right there. He also caught some spotties. We ended up catching 29 fish, 26 spotties, 2 legals, 1 sculpin, 1 calico, and 1 halibut. I was expecting more legals, but we got the standard like 12-to-1 ratio on spotties.
Man, I really like the color of that kayak, dude.
The blue?
That blue with the black lines. It's
Yeah,
really cool.
nice.
Yeah.
And there's the Pelican. I'd like that thing. That's the one thing I noticed that I've got spoiled out because I started with like the Cadillac, the 360 drive. That thing is really nice. When I go to the 180 drive, oh my gosh, the 360 drive is amazing, guys. All I can say is it's awesome. If you get a chance to try one of those 360 drives, they're pretty awesome. But I used the 180 Hobie 180 drive Eric put in this Pelican, and it works really well. I like the Pelican though because it's super light. I think that thing only weighs like 70 pounds, and I can like no wheels, nothing. I can just pick it up and carry it. Like it's so simple to load and unload. It's just like I don't know. It's a lot different than fishing the PA. It's super light. Okay, for you guys, this week, let me give this announcement for this. The WTF League, if you don't know what that is, Eric puts on a league. It's, I think, once a month. He has some kind of fun little challenge. If you want to try to come take these guys' belts, that's Adobo and Alex are currently holding the belts, but these go to the next champion every round. Get one of these. Guess what? It's 7 a.m. to 12.
So good.
On the December 17th at Fiesta Island. We're fishing artificial only. And it's biggest 5 spotties wins the WTF event. And if you catch a halibut, you get a 2-inch deduction from a team of your choice, but it's princess poles only. So that's on December 17th, guys. And Roman, with that, I'm going to exit my screen share.
Very nice. Round of applause for that. Is that still part of PB Shoutouts?
That was a good one. Shoutouts. That
was a good PB Shoutouts, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys. That was awesome. Thank you, Peter, for that big, long, awesome story. Thanks for
everybody. That was so good.
Thanks, Ken, for showing us awesome halibuts. It was good PB Shoutouts.
PSA, for the record, guys, don't go swimming with sharks. Don't grab sharks by the tail. They're super flexible. Remember, they don't have any bones. It's talk cartilage, right? They can swing all the way back around and bite you if you're holding their tail. Okay, so
there's a classic video. I don't know if it's on Instagram or YouTube of a mako, and this guy is putting his hand out towards the line, and the mako turns and grabs his finger and then twists. Oh, still have nightmares of seeing that. I'm sure everybody's seen that Instagram reel. Oh, it was terrible. This guy's week. But
Peter's an expert. Dude, Peter's a trained expert. He probably messed with sharks more than any more of us have. So, still, just because Peter knows how to do it doesn't mean you know how to do it. So just be careful.
Be careful. Any of those big sharks.
You're
cool. Welcome, Ken, for PB Shoutouts. Thank you for watching the show. This weekend, guys, I'm going up to Vegas to fish Lake Las Vegas. So I'll be out of town fishing foreign waters for foreign fish, probably largemouth and smallmouth. So I will be out of town this weekend, but I hope you guys get to the bays, snag some grass, catch some bass. I will see you guys next Wednesday. I am out. Later, Roman.
Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome.
That's it. That's all we got for you guys tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Shout out to Ken Fishing Fool. Thanks, Ken, for jumping in and watching the show today. I appreciate you jumping on. I know we've been going back and forth on Instagram. Go check out Ken's feed, guys, at Ken Fishing Fool on Instagram. Super cool dude. What's up, Carl? Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Leonard. Shout out to the judge. Shout out to Salty for helping me mod today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Peter86, Eric Klein, Coach Worf. What up, Coach? Salty Rice. What up, Salty Rice? Good to have you here. We got, what else we got here? Spotty at best. Alex, congratulations on winning everything. Captain Dan, thanks for being here, Captain Dan. And again, thanks so much for everything you do for the club and for the awesome gifts you brought to the White Elephant Gift Exchange and for making the pizzas and for everything you do. Thank you so much, Captain Dan. Thank you so very much. Let's see, we got Arnie. What's up, Arnie? Sorry we missed you at Macmas. Maybe we'll catch you next year. We got Peter. We got already said hi to Peter86. We got, I know Jesse was in here earlier. What up, Jesse? Shout out to Jesse. Oh, there he is. Shout out to Todd TV Metal Art. That's exclamation point TV Metal Art. We got shout out to Doug Rubin El Sueño in the house. Shout out to Spinning Rod Rebel Marvin. What's up, Marvin? It's been a while. Good to have you back. Shout out to Yochinator in the house. What up, Young? We got Carl. I already got Carl. What's we got in here? I'm trying to miss anybody. Oh, Aaron. What's up, Aaron? Aaron was in the chat today. Very, very cool. What up, Aaron? Welcome. Got Glenn. What's up, Glenn? And let's see. Yeah, thanks for taking the time to come and check out the show, Glenn. We do this every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's a great place to ask questions if you have any questions at any point during the show. Okay, so thanks for cruising by and tuning in. Benjamin, Tom Codd, let's go. Oh, it's Benji. What up, Benji? All right, guys, you have a good night, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. All right, have a good night. Bye. Woo. So dumb, dude.